Hi, I'm Vince Brody, co-founder of This Moment, and I'm proposing a panel called Exterminating the Microsite, the digital cockroach of the internet. And the reason I wanted to do this panel is because I've been working for the past 15 years with some of the biggest brands in the world at places like GameSpot and CNET Networks and Yahoo. And pretty much the whole time, people have been complaining about microsites. They're difficult to build, they're expensive, they're not connected to anything, you can't get traffic to them, the reporting's not good, management is difficult. I could go on. But there's plenty of reasons that people have said we don't want to use these things. And you might think that with the advent of the social networks, of the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the MySpaces, that really the microsite would be pretty much dead and gone at this point. But it's not. Why not? Obviously, there's something about the microsite that gives brands capabilities that they currently don't enjoy in the social environments. And so what I want to do is to look at what are those attributes about a microsite that still, despite all of the shortcomings, make it something that many brands use on a campaign by campaign basis. And what are the things that need to be done in the social environments that could help them to serve some of those functions, to actually begin to pull the best elements of the microsite into their experiences. And then what are the technologies and tools that are out there today to begin to actually make that process real. And so the panel would talk about the attributes of microsites, it would talk about the limitations of social networks, and the technologies that are out there now to bridge the gap between the two. And I would bring in agency people, top digital strategist or digital officer at a major agency or holding company. I would bring in a major brand advertiser, again, someone in charge of their social media or in charge of digital marketing. And then I would also bring in someone that's a publisher, maybe from one of these social environments, to talk about all of the different ways that they're trying to deal with these issues. So that's the idea of it. It's 2010. Microsites are still around. Why? What do they have that social environments don't? And what are the technologies that can bridge the gap? I think it's a really interesting conversation as we begin to move from pure volume, lowest common denominator advertising to the social networks, really wanting brands to invest in their environments. And I think this is a critical aspect of whether or not they're going to do that. So thanks for your consideration. I really appreciate it. And just for the record, I've spoken standalone at many conferences, including MIT Media Labs, E3, Computer and Game Developers Conference. I've also spoken on behalf of Yahoo in many locations and moderated many panels as well. So would love the chance to speak at Web 2.0. Thank you very much.